And let's go right now downstairs. Jim Riggleman is talking with the media.
I think as we saw Bruni really battle there in the 8th and Capps the way he was firing in the 9th, it's really encouraging to see that, because our pitching's got to come together, and it's making strides. It's coming together, and when it does hit stride, it's going to give us a real good chance.
Jimmy, so you had anxious moments out of your pen, but they responded, and that was probably the biggest key to the whole thing.
Well, we really did. We really made it tough for ourselves. Walked some guys again, and Clippard had the guy, I forgot who he was facing, but he was in pretty good shape, and he hit him with a breaking ball, So we put ourselves in some real tough positions, but Clippard, as he did for us consistently last year, he really came up big, made some big pitches when he needed to.
Were you looking a couple innings ahead at how it was going to line up for them in the 9th? It was probably going to be the middle of the order, and then that change it all the way you were thinking about how you wanted to use your last guys in the bullpen?
Well, it did, but and you could see where that's probably what was going to happen. The big guys were going to be up late, and Worth was almost hit his 4th double there. Niger made a nice play to get to that ball, but they're just really good. They have great at bats. Polanco had a great series. Jimmy Rollins, they really got a good ball club, and hopefully, maybe they'll cool off a little bit when they leave here, and we go back in there. Maybe they won't be quite swinging as well. You never know.
You talked about when you guys signed Capps, how much he's willing to just go right after hitters, and you put him in that situation with that order. How much of a testament is that to his ability to challenge hitters and come away on the top end of it?
Well, he knew who he was facing there, so he was firing. That's the best he's thrown since we saw him in spring training. We didn't have him in any situations like that, and he really reached back and got a little extra for that inning. But even so, you saw what they did. He was throwing 95, and they put the barrel to it. So it's going to be a constant. As much as we play those guys, I hope we're in those situations where we have a lead in the 9th. If we do, it's going to be kind of cat and mouse as to how you're going to get them out, because he threw outstanding, and they still were on it.
You're now visiting the 9th inning. What'd you tell the guys there?
Basically, I just wanted. I didn't want to just concede. Last year, in a situation, that same combination, Howard took off, and they came from 3rd and scored on us. And I just didn't want to play behind the runner, but I wanted Capps to not throw over there. So I just wanted Adam to be able to know that he could edge off a little early and cover that hole a little bit for us. So just wanted to make that clear that he wasn't edging off, and then Capps threw over there, which would be a balk. So, just a little conversation there.
It's early, but is there anything you've learned about this team in just 3 games?
Well, I felt like last year, the way we competed, that we've done that these 3 games, and that was our point in spring training, was that that competitiveness, even though we lost ball games, that competitiveness that we displayed out there last couple months of the season, we got to do that. We've raised the bar to that point of how hard you can play, and we won't accept anything less, and that's the way our guys have played. I'm really proud the way they played. If we had lost that ball game, I'd tell you the same thing. They really played hard, and that's all you can ask for as a manager.
How much does it help to get a win, knowing that you guys are going to be on the road for a long stretch here?
It's we're going to play 81 home, 81 away. And I don't really get too caught up in home and away and tough schedule early or whatever. You're going to play them all. You got to play good. We walked some guys the first couple games, and if we had been playing a softer part of our schedule, we'd have lost those games with that many walks. So we're making strides, and our pitching is going to start coming together. And if we keep competing the way we are offensively with the good at bats, and we're going to have a chance.
That's it.
Okay.